Let's give you a roundup of the week's key developments from Maharashtra in our Maharashtra 360.
From landmark policy decisions and farmer-centric reforms to next-generation governance powered by technology, right from investments to human capital and public welfare to long-term initiatives aimed at strengthening Maharashtra's economic and social foundations, here's a look at the key developments shaping the state's growth story. This is Maharashtra 360. Maharashtra has announced the largest farm loan waiver in its history with a package worth 36,585 crore rupees aimed at providing debt relief to nearly 56 lakh farmers across the state. Announcing the landmark decision, the Chief Minister said that the waiver is intended to restore financial stability to farming families and reducing the burden of agricultural debt and also strengthening rural economy ahead of the upcoming sowing season. Now, along with Deputy CMs Eknath Shinde and Sunetra Pawar, the Chief Minister said that the government's approach goes beyond immediate relief and focuses on building a stronger and a more resilient agricultural sector through structural reforms and sustained farmer welfare initiatives.
कारण आमच्याकरता कर्जमाफी हा राजकीय विषय नाही. आमच्याकरता कर्जमाफी ही शेतकऱ्यांकरता एक आपल्याला आमचा शेतकरी जगला पाहिजे, आमच्या शेतकऱ्याला पुन्हा कर्ज घेण्याची शक्ती प्राप्त झाली पाहिजे याकरताचं एक इन्स्ट्रुमेंट, एक उपकरण म्हणून आम्ही कर्जमाफीकडे पाहतो.
The Maharashtra government says that the historic loan waiver marks the beginning of a broader agricultural transformation where financial relief will be complemented by legislative reforms, farmer outreach and sustained implementation aimed at building a debt-free, resilient and more prosperous rural economy across the state. Palghar's transformation is one of Maharashtra's biggest infrastructure hubs. Gathered has momentum over Chief Minister Fadnavis also reviewing a series of flagship projects including Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, Vadhavan Port, Mumbai-Ahmedabad Bullet Train, proposed Vadhavan International Airport, Narangi Creek Bridge and also the Uttan-Virar Sea Link. Now directing officials to ensure timely completion and maintain quality standards, the Chief Minister said that these integrated projects will reshape connectivity across Western India and also strengthening Maharashtra's position as the country's logistics and industrial gateway. Now, the Chief Minister reviewed the progress package-wise on 157-kilometer Maharashtra section of the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway with the entire stretch that targeted for the opening by the 31st of August. At the Vadhavan Port, officials reviewed the road and rail connectivity, land acquisition, utility infrastructure, skill development and also rehabilitation measures, while the proposed airport was assessed for its multimodal integration with the port, the bullet train and the dedicated freight corridor. Nagpur's airport modernization entered a new phase as Chief Minister Fadnavis oversaw the formal transfer of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar International Airport to the GMR for expansion and redevelopment, calling the airport the future economic growth engine of Nagpur, Vidarbha and Central India. The Chief Minister said that the project will drive investment across aviation, defence, manufacturing, agriculture, tourism and logistics, while also strengthening passenger and cargo connectivity. He said that the airport will expand to new terminals and also a second runway that is backed by the state support for land and infrastructure, with modernization targeted for completion by 2029. Metro connectivity, approach roads and flyover for Nagpur Airport are also being developed. The Maharashtra government has announced major infrastructure initiative for the historic Raigarh Fort, with Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde declaring that a dedicated gravity-based drinking water supply project will receive official approval and the state funding to permanently address the long-standing water scarcity at the fort. Speaking at the 353rd Shiv Raja Abhishek celebrations, the Deputy Chief Minister said that the government remains committed when it comes to preserving and redeveloping Raigarh, describing as a sacred symbol of Swaraj and also the pride of Maharashtra. Referring to the delayed monsoon, he has assured farmers that the state government will provide all necessary support in the event of agricultural distress, while also reiterating the Maji Ladki Behan Yojana will continue uninterrupted. The Deputy Chief Minister also said that the government will continue efforts to conserve and strengthen Maharashtra's historic forts as part of the state's cultural and heritage legacy. Maharashtra's statewide Pulse Polio Immunization campaign that was formally launched by Deputy Chief Minister Sunetra Pawar at the Punya Ashlok Ahilya Devi Government Hospital in Baramati, and also marking the beginning of the drive, she administered polio drops to young children and appealed to the parents across the state to ensure that every child below the age of 5 receives the life-saving vaccine. Stressing that a polio-free India reflects the true objective of the campaign, the Deputy Chief Minister said that just 2 drops can protect children from the disease and help secure a healthier future. And those were the updates we could pack for you in this edition of Maharashtra 360. Until next week, take care.